Let's welcome Mr.Cyrus Ling.
A very good morning to all of you today. How are you? Fine? I could see some of you are so tiring. Just finish your work? Or just come all the way from a very far place? Yes. Okay. Really welcome all of you to our 11th Academia Graduation 2018 today. Okay? So, first of all, I would like to say thank you to our organizing chairman and also our special guests today. They are Dr. Lim Tek Ting, Dr. Goh Hui Chin, and principals, parents, all the graduates today. Welcome and welcome again. So, allow me to introduce about myself. I am Cyrus, and actually, I'm in this industry about 10 years, and I'm now doing my master dissertation in University Malaya, and that actually really inspired me on how to, give some ideas to parents how to control or how to manage your kids if they find problems, especially for this topic. Can you see that? A guidance for parents after kids leave their old nest. The old nest here means the original school, which is kindergartens. Am I right? So let's see. Oh, allow me to let all the parents to put your hand together. So we want to congratulate our graduates for today. They are actually from JSP Learning Center, 12 years old, 3Q, and MRC Kids, which is 6 years old. Okay? So allow me to use few languages to show my sincere congratulations to them. Congratulations, 恭喜, 축하해요, 오메데토 gozaimasu, Bahai. Is it Tamil? Is it correct? Do I pronounce correctly? I'm sorry. Okay, and Tanya. Okay, but now comes in your mind, what will be the next? 接下来要做什么? Okay. Before we go to the next step, let's see what is the statistic here. According to Mobility Survey and HMS 2017, it shows that nowadays the Malaysian students, they are facing some problems, and without our realize, we don't realize it. So let's take a look. The problem here is actually there are 4 main issues or problems. The first one is 50% of students, they are facing what problem? Personnel problem, right? And also exam stress. They are really, really stressed. Okay? So it's not healthy, right? So if let's say they are not healthy, so what we need to do? I will show you later. Okay, so 29% is about family problems. And what else? The problem with the friends. They also find problems with friends. And the last one is they have problem with teachers. So after let you all to know the problem, now is the time for us to solve it together. Am I right? Let's see the next slide. Okay. Another option come in your mind now. After kindergarten, where should my kids go? Right? There are a lot of options you can see here. Primary school? Which kind of primary school? Let's take a look. Or some of them might go to secondary school for standard 6 students, right? And some of them will be sent to international school, private school. And if just merely our local school, we have so many types like SK, SJKT, SJKC, high school, and Sekolah Teknik. There are so many options. How are we going to make decision for our kids? Or have you made decision for your kids? Which school they are going to head to? Have you made it? Haven't? It doesn't matter because I will show you how you can make the decision. So how? Okay, let's do RICQR. Okay, this RICQR is actually some steps that you really have to bear in mind so that it can significantly help your kids to do well in their coming new environment. So now we have 5 steps. Show you some animation. Okay, now come in the first. You really have to let your kids to read. Okay, parents, remember, reading is always good for the kids. Am I right? So, because we always believe that when you read something from the book, it also can help you to explore the world. If you read books about travel, then they know a lot of culture, they know a lot about language, places, through books, right? So, but back to the topic. If let's say now your kids is in 6 years old, so what do you need to do? You have to let them to read standard 1 textbook or workbooks. Let them to practice a little bit at home so that they won't feel strange when they go to standard 1, right? And parents yourself also have to do some preparation. Tell them what they are going to do. If let's say they are weak in Bahasa, they really have to pick up early, right? So don't waste time. Use this remaining 3 months or 2 months to let them to pick up the language. The advantages here will be, they will be more adaptable to the syllabus of standard 1, number 1. Number 2, they will be more comfortable to study with new teacher because they have more time to interact with teacher rather than they have to, oh, I'm so weak, I have to study, and I don't want to listen to the teacher. Am I right? That situation might happen. So if let's say they are good enough in academic or they are good enough in syllabus, so don't worry about they will have problem with teacher. Okay? So there will be more pickup. You know, the pickup skill will be increased, and they will be more confident when go through school enrollment interview for some of the famous school. 这里有哪一个家长已经去了小学的 interview 的吗？带你的孩子有吗？ Is there anybody already got through any school interviews from the primary school? You might have if let's say you send to a very famous school. So now you have to let your kids to get ready. Those syllabus like A to Z, they might know. They must know. They must know how to read. They must know how to recognize some science facts. Because those questions will be come up in the interview. Right? So now remember, R is read. Let them to read. Second, I. Imitate. Let them to polish their imitation skill. What is imitate? 模仿. From who? They have to imitate from who? From 2 main categories. Number 1 is parent role model. Okay, you will be the role model for the kids in the coming future, right? Or even now, you are the role model for them. Okay? So, your child learns just as much as you show them. You do this one, and then they will follow. Am I right? So, show them good example on how they react to a new school. For example, if let's say they face problem with the friends that they isolate your kids, how are they going to do? Are you going to put yourself into school and then teach your kids how to do when somebody isolate your kids? No, right? Okay? So what you need to do is you show them how you social, how you communicate with others, and the kids will pick up the social skill from you indirectly. Okay? So that will definitely will inspire your kids to stay together with the friend peacefully and harmoniously. Okay? So the second will be senior role model. This one, you really have to spend some time to help them to find someone that they can imitate. Like for example, the top student from the standard 1, the top student from among the siblings, show them how great, if let's say you can do well in your school. So that directly will lead them to a better future when they are studying in primary school. Okay? So here, the advantage will be you can building up their teamwork spirit and also foster leadership. Okay, number 3 is C also. Is communicate. Okay, let's see. Let your kids to communicate with more people. Why? Because in 3Q, how many students in one class? Around how many students in one class? Oh, you have no idea at all. You never go to school. You never ask your teacher how many students in one class. It's about 15, right? More or less about 15, remember, right? Okay? But when go to primary school, how many students in one class? Let me know. Few times more than that, right? 50, 40. So, okay. Do you believe that the kids are going to stay as peaceful as in the kindergarten? 40 students, imagine. Last time is 15, now 40. So how are you going to practice your kids? How are you going to train your kids to be more able to adapt to that kind of environment? You really have to let them to communicate. Or you can find some places that have a lot of students, let them to mingle together with them so that they can build up their confidence and they can build up the, what is that called? The communication skills. No matter in English, Bahasa, or even Tamil. Right? Let them to mingle together with all the kids. And that advantages will be to avoid language barrier that I told you. And also they will avoid culture shock. Oh, lupa-lupanya Muslim tak boleh makan apa kan? So the kids just realize, because in the kindergarten there is no Malay students, there is no Muslim students. So let them to start it early. Let kids to do early practice instead of just put into the new school and you just let them to survive by themselves. So, do you agree with me? Okay. So that also can avoid racist. I just want to mix together with Chinese. I don't want Indian. I don't want Malay. Or I just want Malay friends. I don't want Chinese. It doesn't work, right? If let's say they have that kind of mindset. Am I right? So stop doing that, and by doing this, let them communicate. It will build up. It will avoid those kind of problems. Number 4 will be avoid misunderstanding. Okay? Number 4 will be Q, questions. Okay. Emphasize two-way communication. When your child asks questions, parents becomes active listener. Show them you care. Don't answer your kids' questions by answering others' phone. They will show that you don't concern and you neglect your kids. There will be another problem happen. That is contribute to what problem? Family problem, right? Okay? So when parents ask questions, you also have to train your kids to be a good listener. Although they are not active, but they must be patient, listen to you, and give you what? A knowledge. They must be get a knowledge. Okay, here comes with some standard questions for parents. Can I have everyone to read together? Number 1 questions, because I really want you to practice at home. Now you practice first, so go home, you can use these questions to ask your kids, to show your concern and to show your care to your kids. Alright? Let's read together. Can I? May I? That is for your own good. You always say, oh, mommy do this, everything for your own good. But now you are doing something for your kids' own good. Okay? Let's do it together. 1, 2, 3, go. Next. Good. Next. You should have met someone, new friends today. What else? Do you like this school? Why? This is probably first day questions. What else? What did you eat for the meal today? Oh, thank you, thank you. Few more. Okay? Does your teacher remind you of any else you know? Or how? Does anyone in your class have a hard time following the rules? You know why I want to show you those kind of questions? Because I believe nowadays parents, when they see the kids, they will just ask what questions. 他们会问什么问题？你们会问什么问题？如果学生放学回来过后，你们第一个问题问他什么？功课做完了没有？是不是？学生就会很敷衍的跟你讲，做完了，但是没有做完的，是不是啊？ So try to use other questions to create a relationship between you and your kids. Don't just ask a very, how to say, official questions, so-called. Please use this kind of question because you might able to understand your kids, what happened to them in the school, and avoid them to hide themselves in their heart and not show you. That is pretty not healthy. Am I right? So please practice this at home, and hopefully it can help you to understand your kids more. Okay? And remember, asking questions instead of giving order to your kids. Don't order your kids. Hey, make sure your clothes, your uniform very white. I want to, when after school, you must make sure your uniform very white, cannot have any dirt. Some of the parents really do that. So the kids will be all the while taking care of the shirt and neglect about the studies. It happens, really. So don't force your kids to do something that they don't want. Let them to be free. Let them to, how to say, survive, to sail their own boat, their lifeboat by themselves. Because it will definitely help them to get survive when they go to the what? The working place in the future, right? Okay? So two-way communication between parents and kids should be always emphasized, and let your kids to ask questions more, please. Okay? So the last one will be R, research. Are you going to do master like me? Do research? Definitely not, right? So research about what? Research about your kids' brand new environment. How? Sudah masuk standard 1 kan? Nak research balik kindergarten ke atau nak masuk standard 1 punya sekolah? Of course, definitely will be researching the new school, right? Okay, how? You can pay a visit to your kids' future school, or let them to join some of the opening events, such as sport day. They open for public. Let them to join. Let them to adapt to the new environment. Because if let's say you start late, what will happen? It will cause maladjustment. They don't be able to pick up some of the very easy things, like they forget how to go to toilet, because the toilet is far away and they never figured it out before. Am I right? Do you want your kids to have that kind of problem? No, right? So bring along your kids, go to the primary school and take a look. Where is the classroom? And where is the toilet? And this and that. Okay? Do that, please. So the advantages will be they build up self-confidence. adaptability increases, social ability increases, and they will be more motivated. Okay? So let me put it into a nutshell. The conclusion will be, remember what I have taught you just now? Please do RICQR when go back home. You still remain how many months? 2 or 3 months, right? Try to practice it at home and try to get ready everything before they get into the new school. Okay? Children acquire the abilities to become responsible, caring adults and citizens of their society from the people who most intensively involve them, such as parents. And it is really important for you to show, or for you to do what? To cope together with them, to team up together with them, and to make sure they have a better academic and life in the coming future. Do you agree with me? Okay? So if let's say you still worried about, I have no idea, I don't know how to do this RICQR. So I have given you some option here, okay? So this one, JSP, Joyful Schooling Program. Actually, I'm also one of the business associate from this center, JSP program, which is in Perak. So I found out that some of the very busy parents, they don't have enough time. They are really busy with certain time or period. So where are they going to send the kids? So we recommend them this center because we focus at 4 main areas, which is academic, educational related services, enrichment, and life skill mastery. It will definitely help your kids to avoid those 4 types of questions, 4 types of issues that I mentioned earlier. Am I right? So let's see how we do that. For academic part, we actually set some timetable for them to be easily adapt to the learning progress. Because I told you, right, if let's say they are very weak in BM, so what they need to do? So we come up with some suitable timetable, let them to practice BM in our learning center so that they can build up confidence when they go to school. Okay? We also do small class size system. So one class is actually about maximum 15 students, and it gives students times to question the teachers, right? Just now I say questions, right? So that particular situation can let your kids to always ask questions to the teachers, okay? And then we also have a homework coaching. That is important of some of the parents because they don't have time to kids, right? Or they are lack of some, specific knowledge to teach the kids how to do homework. So we do have a professional teacher to do that for the kids, okay? So we do provide UPSR talk as well, and we also have e-learning portal, and we also have motivation talk. Okay, for educational related services, we provide transportation for parents, and because they really, I know that some of the parents here, they need to work, right? Okay, so they don't have time to pick up the kids from the school. So this is what we provide. It is very safe, and we will give full attention when pick up them from the school, and we will take care of their safety and hygiene. So we also have a V-Care system. We provide nutritional menu, and we monitor also their food portion. What kind of food they take today. So we really monitor, and we make sure they are having a very nutritional lifestyle menu, okay? And also we have food delivery to the school. If let's say they are late, they are coming back late to our center. For our enrichment part, we actually emphasize about our SMM, Super Memory Map. This one is actually we help kids how to use other way rather than they just memorize. We use picture, we let them to see the picture, and they can catch up some of the important points from that particular subject. That is very helpful for kids to learn in the interactive way. Okay? And life skill mastery. If let's say they face problem, we definitely will help them. By how? Okay? We give them some moral stories, let them to play it on the stage, and so that they will know that, oh, not only me face the problem, but also the characters in the story also face the same problem. So when they played it, they practice it, they know, they find solution when they really have the same problem happen to them. Okay? This is how we practice, and we motivate them. So that's all for my session. So is there any parents that have any questions to me? If let's say you really found interested in this center because we have ready some of the booth behind, so you can, if let's say you have any inquiry, you can proceed with the counter and they will show you some information. If let's say you are interested for 6-year-old kids, you can enroll there. Okay? Thank you very much.